Thank you for joining me in this presentation today. This video is one of a series of introductory presentations created to show off some of the wonderful features of timeSensor Legal. Every feature in timeSensor Legal was carefully engineered to save time and unnecessary work. In this 10-part series, each presentation builds upon a preceding video. We recommend watching each presentation in the order they were created at least once. In order to show you timeSensor Legal and its core functionalities, we have prepared a little demo scenario comprising of a small lawyer's office with just a few employees. Bear in mind that timeSensor Legal can just as easily scale to much larger firms and hundreds of employees. This demo assumes that the date is April 1st. So let's begin. In the previous video, we took a closer look at the outstanding invoices area in the finances area of timeSensor Legal. Up to this point, we have seen some fairly basic examples of writing documents. Now let's do some more complex stuff. Currently, we're still logged into the system as Erna the Secretary. Let's log in again as Michael and go back and work on our divorce case. I'll log out and log back in again as Michael. As I do this, here's something interesting to see. timeSensor Legal is informing Michael that the fax he sent back in the fourth video of this series has not been received successfully. Why? Well, of course, this was a fake address. It couldn't have sent out the fax. But we get a warning, and Michael actually gets a ticket, which is shown here by this blinking light. With a click, Michael can open his inbox and examine closer the error message. And it indicates that the fax transmission had failed. The reason? An invalid number. Of course, that was to be expected. If the fax would have been successful, if it had been received, then there would have been a ticket here informing Michael of the successful transmission of the fax. So either way, Michael stays informed. Okay, no problem here. I'll just delete this ticket and let's get back to our case folder. Remember, the dossier is a more static administrative view of the data, so lawyers typically work in their cases folders. This time our case is in the shortcut menu directly, so Michael does not need to go hunting for it again. timeSensor Legal remembered. So Michael selects the case, and here is his case folder. Now let's do something a little more complex. Something that happens from time to time is we need to work on a contract. So again, we create a document. This time we're going to create a plain, empty document just as an example. This is going to be the beginnings of our divorce contract. We are now starting a specific working version, version 1. I'll quickly add some text. As Michael clicks onto the Close button, timeSensor Legal asks if he wishes to save this draft. Yes, he wants to save it. Here is our divorce contract. Status is in progress. It is a document. The creator is Michael. Okay, in the drafts area, we now have this new document. It will stay here until the next day when we can continue working on the document. So now is the next day. We open it and work a little more. This is now version 2. We close it, and again timeSensor Legal asked if Michael wishes to save his changes. And again, yes, he would, and the document is saved. Now it would be interesting to keep track of old versions, wouldn't it? timeSensor Legal allows us to do this, and in order to do this, all Michael needs to do is change the document status, which he can do by clicking onto the Info button and just change the type from a simple document to a document with versioning. It's that easy. And this is now version 2. And timeSensor Legal knows that this is a version document. And again, the next day, Michael opens the document. He works a little more on his divorce contract. He closes it, and now timeSensor Legal, knowing that this is a version document, suggests that this is version 3. Michael agrees and saves it. Now you can see when Michael changes the view to Enhanced List View that here you can see that this is actually version 3, and here are the list of older versions. The next day, Michael works a little more on the contract. version 4. He saves it, increased the version, and there we have the current version 4. And appended to the older versions list is a version 3. Michael can see exactly what date and time this version has been created and can easily access these older versions. This concludes the 8th video of our series. We hope you're enjoying this brief introduction to timeSensor Legal. We intend to keep these videos short, interesting, and easy to assimilate. In this video, we saw that timeSensor Legal keeps you informed when something like a fax didn't reach the recipient. timeSensor Legal is a professional tool for professionals like yourself. In a busy day, you just don't have time to keep track of whether or not your communications are being received or not. That's timeSensor Legal's job, taking distractions away from you so you can focus on your work at hand, such as creating documents. Again, timeSensor Legal tries to make this process as intelligent as possible. In our next video, we will take document management to an even higher level and invite others to work on this divorce contract Michael has been working on. So goodbye for now. We'll meet again in the next video.